My name is Emmanuel Samson, a teacher in Soro Primary School in Ajeromi Feludun Local Government's Education Authority. I'm a participant of BAF Foundation, and this has been going on for the past 1 year, and it has been a wonderful program because actually I have learned a lot, and part of which I have learned, I've taken a lot to my classroom. And before now, I have been teaching for 4 years, and there's this particular challenge I have about population, because getting to Ajegunle, I discovered the populations here are just too much, and you may not be able to carry all pupils along. So all of this has been a challenge to me. So by attending this program, I've learned that, okay, with the help of collaboration, with the help of creativity, you could get to identify individual pupils and how they are good, where they can function well. Okay, and while learning about teaching method, I was also introduced to the types of learner, which include the auditory learners, the tactile learner, or the kinesthetic, and we also have the audiovisual learners. All of this has helped me to place my pupils in the right place where they should be in the class and where to function accurately. The collaborative method has also fostered learning in my class, and I want to thank Ebumi Adedayo Foundation for that, because seriously, before now, I have not been working with collaboration. All we do is we have them sit down and okay, the least of it is we get a group work done. Yes, but seriously, with collaboration, I got to discover that most of those children can learn from themselves, and this has really helped a lot.
As a teacher, we are used to just maybe talking, come to the class, talk, write on the board, and go away. But when the BF training started, the first thing that caught my attention there that I had to learn is group work. That I had to learn, and that was the first thing I took away from the BF training. And it made my class to be more lively when I am teaching, because it helps that it's not only one child that is talking. The old children put their heads together and they come up with an answer to a task. And I also, there's something also I took away from the BF training, that was creativity. That it does not have to be the stereotype material of draw on a cardboard. That I can use so many things to illustrate to the children. Like sometimes I use the pupils themselves, and also I learned to give the children reward. That when you reward them, when they answer questions correctly, motivates them to want to do more.
My name is Mrs. Gladys Mwamaka Akalefu, the school manager of Suru Nursery and Primary School in Ajeromi Feludun Local Government. Well, for the past months that Ebumi Adedayo Foundation has been engaging us in this sort of training, I would say I have gained a lot, but the most interesting part was when we were taught about collaboration. You know, as a school administrator, you have to collaborate with your teachers, parents, and the pupils themselves. So with this, I have learned how to organize my teachers, how to disseminate information that I got here, and how to face each teacher through their own threads. You know, some teachers, they have different threads. And with collaboration, I found out that the teachers, they are to put in their best. And even the parents, since we started this collaboration thing, they have been coming to school to ask, Madam, how do we help? How do we assist so that our children will learn more? Formerly, you find out that our pupils, they used to come late to school. But since the parents have been involved, they make sure that their children come to school on time. So that is the aspect I know the parents, they have really tried. And even those in the community, like where my school is situated, they have OPC members. So these OPC members, they help us once in a while to gather children that are roaming about. So for now, we don't have any case of children truancy or children roaming about during lesson. And for the teachers, the collaboration has made them themselves to organize themselves to make sure that if Mr. A is not clear with a particular topic, They can't even come to me. They will say, okay, let's go and ask this person. Mommy has taught so person. Let us go and ask from him or her. And that has helped a lot to even ease my own burden as a school manager, because I cannot attend to everybody at the same time.
My name is Oladele Titilayo Aduke from Okefako Primary School in Gbagada, Lagos State, Koshofe local government. This BF training has helped me a lot, especially in technology. And there are some things that I didn't know much about before. For example, the collaboration during the teaching. I've started this teaching for the past 28 years. But when I started this BAF training, I got to know some things that I didn't know much, especially when I'm talking of collaboration, then the creativities. Not that I've not been doing it before, but when I started this training, I know more, and the impact of this training helped me a lot in my classroom. Before, I will be the only one teaching. I will not allow the children to take part much, but when I attended this BAF, I allow my children to participate much more than I do. And there is a lot of creativity in the children, more than before attending this course. The method of teaching before has changed to better. When I was in the class before attending this course, BAF, I do teach without much teaching aids. But during the training of BAF, I can be able to have teaching aids, resource and teaching aids. And the way I taught the children is more better than before. I'm thanking the BAF Foundation member and their facilitators, that God will help them and more grace to them.
The seminar has been a wonderful one throughout since when we started. And the major point I capture in this is how to collaborate with the children in the classroom, the critical thinking in the learning aspect, and the creativity in making their lesson effective for them. And also, I really appreciate the organizer for this Bumi Adedayo Foundation, and also the facilitators that have been a wonderful facilitators with us so far. So thank you, and hope we get more of this foundation and this organization to make effective learning in Lagos State. And thank you for Lagos State Universal Basic Education SUBEB for supporting this non-governmental organization to come and assist with the teacher in promoting learning and effective classroom teaching.